It's already popular. This is brand new. What you are looking at is the Shamrock Kirigami die. So check that out. How cool is that? Like, you know, like our basic origami, this is one of our popular items here at HSN. Well, this is brand new. This is such an incredible showstopper. You're going to get 4 different dies. And with the dies, you're going to be able to make your incredible shamrocks literally come to life. You can do the large, you can do the small shamrocks, you can put them on any, as I said, any kind of a card, any kind of a project. Anna, these are so cool at $23.95. Have you done anything like that before?
Well, Bobby Ray, we've never done a shamrock in the Kirigami die cuts, but what's so exciting about this is that, Kirigami is a Japanese cutting technique, all right? So it's been engineered for personal die cutting. So we have drawn this and engineered this die so that that paper does not come apart when pulled. Now, this was something that the Victorians did way back, right, in the turn of the century, and they did it in circles, right, with a knife, and they would cut. And the most important part about this is there's a 1/16 of an inch where the paper actually acts as a honeycomb. So what the Victorians would do is they would add a special little secret message underneath this, and we have dubbed it Kirigami just because of the technique. And so we give you this wonderful little idea sheet, and the dies work 2 different ways. And I'm going to show you how it's really exciting. So you can take this die, and I'm going to do this way. So it comes with a shadow layer. So if you want to cut this completely out as an embellishment, you can. But I just want to show you how it stays in the paper when we cut it. Okay. So again, this is a die that's going to work in any die cutting machine that you have. And so what you have to do is make sure that your plate system is the right amount of pressure. But this is what is so cool. All right. So this is now, it's not coming out of the cardstock. Okay. So you see how this has been engineered so that
that's so cool.
Right, and what we've done is we've cut a little hole in the center of that so that you can thread that little hole with a pull. Okay, so that might be a piece of ribbon, it might be an embellishment, so that when you pull it away, or the person that gets this, they know to just pull so that your message is revealed or the design is underway. So isn't that adorable? I think that we've done, so the ones we've done, Bobby Ray, we've done squares, we've done rectangles and ovals, and we've done a lot of different shapes. And we did a heart that's in our store on hsn.com. So if you want a heart in this same way, but the shamrock is so adorable. Now, what's so difficult about making something like this is getting that paper to actually pull away properly. And when we're thinking about creating a card, right? I did try to make a Christmas tree last July for the Merry Craftsmas event, and it just would not work because of the way that the paper had to actually come together. And so you can't cut it just any old way, right? You actually have to plan the way that this actually happens. So even with the shamrock, we had to do this several times to get this to work.
That makes
properly.
so much sense. You're right, because it had to be perfectly engineered.
Right, right. Because we don't want, you know, this to come apart or tear. And so it's like a slinky. You know, when a slinky was a toy I played with as a kid, and you would make it walk down the stairs, and it was metal like this.
Right.
But now we have a lovely little shamrock that says "Wishing you luck and love" underneath. So whatever you want to send some really great, very special luck to someone's way, this is the way to do it.
I love love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so fascinated with this. Absolutely. So here's another card up here, but you're right. And you can put any kind of like a ribbon to pull, but it pulls out. Look at it from the side. How fascinating. And then in that one, it's revealing that there he is, the leprechaun that we had a little earlier and the last collection, but fascinating, easy to use, and then you're not left on your own. I love that Anna gives you the idea sheet that goes right along with it. But the cool thing about this is you can make the large ones, you can make the smaller ones, and you can do these, put these absolutely anywhere. At $23.95, brand new. So no one has seen this. It was saved for our event today. And keep in mind, we even have that great shipping special only for this hour and the next hour. Once you spend $7.50, that's it. You're not going to spend any more. It's $7.50 to ship, whether you're buying 1 kit, 2 kits, 20 kits. It doesn't matter. And it's the opportunity in this hour, as we said, we're about wrapping it up for St. Patrick's Day, and then we're going to be moving into Easter. But I love it, Anna. You just keep looking at it. They're so fascinating.
Right, and so this is what I did to create this one was that I used the die, the shadow layer die that goes around the outside of the shamrock, and I used them both at the same time to cut away to create the embellishment. And you saw where this is really actually just a technique. So the first time I cut it, I left it without this die, right? And then this time I went ahead and cut it out as an embellishment. So if you're working with these for the first time, this is definitely one of those die sets that goes, wow,
yeah.
I can't believe I did that. And just, you know, whatever shape it is, imagine adding a secret little message on the inside to each one of your cards, right? This is, that we, even on our idea sheet that we include with the dies, we photograph it this way so that you understand that this goes right back in order, right? Just like it was. And when it goes in the envelope, it flattens, but it's still very clear that you need to interact with this. And that's where, even 30 years ago, Bobby Ray, that's how I set out to design the products for the Anna Griffin brand. Was I wanted you to feel like you were receiving a gift, and whether that was a wedding invitation or a card with a shamrock on it, it is a gift, and it's a gift of your creativity and your time and your attention and your love for your friends and your family. So that is so much fun. This is a great way to send a little luck.
It is. And you know, we haven't really talked a lot about it, but I always love to mention, go out and try to find a card like this. What would you pay? First of all, I'm telling you right now, you pay more than the flex pay, right? I mean, most of these cards that are decorative cards, and particularly cards like, first of all, I've never even seen one, but cards that have design and layer and detail and dimension, you're looking at $9, $10 for these cards. So the fact that you have the dies, so the possibilities are endless for as many different cards as that you want to create, and this is brand new. So I love that you're getting that first opportunity, and we know, look at that, I love it. So you look inside, and there inside you can see the little guy, little leprechaun guy right in there. But however you want to layer it, whatever you want to create, you have the dies to do it. And if you've already taken advantage of some of the Kirigami we've had before in the past, you already know how much fun they are, and I'm sure you've already received a lot of compliments in the people who've received the cards. So at 861-501, look at that. I love it, Anna.